Good morning, my darling MVPs. How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Miciously Mimi, where you get the gist as it they do waiting, as it they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me. How do you want to get the gist, Birin, from the cooking part? Like, how do you want to get the gist? As it hurt. So, guys, talking about the gist as it hurt, I am back again with a proco that shell in the early hours of the morning. Yes, from where we stopped. Yes, if you have not watched my previous video, I was posting it in a notoriously way as it was happening in the house. Kindly go back to my channel. The videos are sitting there pretty so that you would know what's up, what happened in the house with your favorite housemate, so that you would understand where this particular video is coming from. So, guys, after Mercy actually changed it for Biggie, after Mercy said whatever she said to Big Brother, the housemates was actually calling on white money. White money should come, that white money is the only person that will be able to hold her. Then the camera did not show us. Of course, it's what the camera shows us that we see, but the camera did not show us when white money went upstairs or anything. But next thing, the camera later went upstairs and it was white money was with her already. It may seem as though white money gave her something pepperish to eat. Maybe she was kind of a bit tipsy and she needed that, so she started having something to eat. While she was eating, white money was just looking at her and she was like that she's so pissed, like she's not happy. She was just, trying to rant. And white money told her that, they hear word though. They hear word at all. So white money telling her that, she actually just kept quiet. You understand? Maybe white money asked her not to speak again because in this tipsy state, she could say something that would lead her home. Just like she has already said she's going to change it for Biggie, that she would leave Biggie's house and all of what she said, then then afterwards, they later showed the room where Mercy, Cece, and then Doyin were. So they were not happy Biggie played that tape, and they were like, Big Brother should be careful that they would stop giving drama in this house, so that they are making the show boring. Why would people have conversation and they would go and play it? As I'm saying, this thing is what CC, Mercy, and Doi were complaining about. Nobody is an exemption. Nobody closed mouth for the matter. All of them were complaining that Biggie, why would you go and play a tape? Somebody will have conversation. We know you heard it. Why are you not playing it? Mercy, they rant. CC, they rant. Doing the rant, Sissy was like, even in my diary room, I will not even say anything again. If it's like this now, people will make the show boring, we'll stop talking, we'll stop discussing things and all of that. In my mind, I'm like, no matter how you guys try, no matter how they want to try, they would say they will stop talking. One thing that the housemates would never do in the house is stop talking. Because if not, what would they be doing in the house? If they don't talk about the happenings in the house, what else would they be doing in the house? So that one is purposeful. It is an impossible mission, you understand? Though they were just ranting because they are not pleased, because it is their own tape they played. If they had played some other people's tape, they would not complain, right? Okay. So afterwards, I told you guys, Pere started telling Neo some kind of things like that he's gonna be unleashing some stuff to some certain housemates. So while they were having that conversation, Alex came, sat on Neo's lap. We all know Alex and Neo have been having ish like that. So like when that was happening, right? And then Neo was not comfortable with her sitting. So immediately Neil was like he's feeling sleepy, he wanna go and sleep and all of that. I know he was just trying every means to just leave the conversation between Alex in it, right? So he ended up standing up and he left Pere and Alex there. Immediately Neil left. Pere now left Alex on that chair alone and also left her there. Hey, I'm like, what kind of thing is this? Are you guys trying to avoid this babe or something? People on the social space started carrying it. Hey, this kind of insult Alex has received today from Biggie, from the housemate and all of that. I know Alex will feel it. I know Alex will notice how they actually did, avoid her, because immediately they left that place, Pere and Neo went to the dressing room. Then it was just obvious that they're trying to avoid Alex. You understand? So going to the dressing room, Pere asked Neil to sit down. Neil was still telling Pere that, oh, guy, I won't go sleep and all of that. Pere was like, sit down, I beg, sit down. When he sat down, Pere was like, guy, you are kind of slimy. You are kind of slimy. They do like this. He was like, you are like this, you're kurukere kurukere. Then Neo was like, what do you mean? What do you mean by slimy? I'm this thing, I'm that, Then he was like, I want to ask you a question, and if I ask you this question, I would like you to give me a straightforward answer. And then Neo was like, okay, what is the question? I am all ears, Pere was like, I know you're slimy, but be sincere. Give me a straight answer. And then Neo was like, tell me now, what be the thing? And he was like, do you want to win? Neo was like, the viewers would tell. Then Cross and Pere was like, you see, you are not serious. I'm asking you if you want to win now. You're saying the viewers would tell. Do you really want to win this game? Are you ready to play this game? That kind of a thing. Neo was like, guy, this is the 6th week, and this 6th week, I have never actually do anything that is not right, and yet I'm still in this game. So I do not think I need to do some certain things to be in this game. I think I am doing me. So the viewers would tell. Nobody comes to this game without the aim of winning the money. You know why they were having that convo? Cece now came, you understand? When Cece came, Cece was like, are you people still wearing your onesies? That's the clothes that they were wearing together for their whispering, whatever. And then Cece was like, why are you guys still together like this? So now I won't whisper again. Better go and sleep. This one, that one. So Neo just stood up and said he wants to go and sleep. That was how Neo cut the conversation off that Pere wants to build. Now, what I noticed that Pere wanted to do is this. Pere wants to build an alliance with Neo, but he's not sure if Neo is ready to play the game. So that was why he was asking Neo, do you want to win the show? But right now, with the reply Neo is giving him, it may seem as though he cannot still trust Neo in it, right? Anyways, let's continue because conversations just they happen left, right, and center. Another conversation is that of Pere. Of course, it is all about Pere, because the parrot actually centered on Pere thingy, which was this triangle with Kim and Cross. So later on, the camera ensued on Pere, Cross, and Kim in the dressing room. I do not know how that has started already, if Pere and Cross was already having a conversation, but this time around, Kim was there. And then they were addressing some ish. Meanwhile, Angel was also there, and Angel was trying to talk to Cross, about him trying to go to Doyin and CC them, and was laughing over it after the conversation happened, that it was wrong. Cross was like, no, he tried to go and find out what was happening. Angel was like, it was absolutely wrong. Going there and you were having a chit chat with them and you were laughing is as if you're mocking your friend, and it was not a good thing, Then Cross was like, now what made me feel like Pere and Cross was having this convo with themselves before Kimopra came was this. Pere already told Cross that Kimopra is always coming to him and was asking him, why do you distance yourself from me? Why are you avoiding me? Why are you doing this? Of course, we also many times, countless times, that Kimopra actually did that to Pere. Then Cross was not telling Kimopra, you self, you're a very funny human being. So me and you were together, and you're still going to Pere, and was telling him, why is he not giving you attention? And Kimopra was like, no, that's not what I mean now. That's not what I mean. Pere, how did you put it? That was not what I mean. All I mean is somebody I know outside acting strange to me inside of the house. It was somehow, that wasn't exactly what I mean. Cross was like, okay. But in my mind, whatever was playing there, Pere's face was telling something else, But do you know the funny thing? They later on deceived themselves. How did that happen? They later on put on the blame on CC, Mercy, and Doyin. They have put it up on Doyin again. Cross was like, that Doyin girl. They were like, she's playing with people's minds. She did this. Now, Pere is saying it was not exactly the way they put it. That look at this, it was like this and like that. It was not, Pere was not straight to the core anymore. Now, they have put it up on Doyin's head again. Because at least I think Pere have seen it that, these two people, Cross is really deep with this lady and there is nothing he can do about it. Now, he doesn't want to accept the fact that that was exactly what he told Doyin them, So, to him, he was telling Cross that Doyin them was forcing a narrative out of his mouth. You understand? It was not really how he actually put it in. You understand? So now, because Cross was telling Pere, why didn't you tell me? Pere, why didn't you tell me? Then Pere was like, but I have a conversation with Kim, And then Pere was like, that he told Kim that there is something he would tell her outside, which is something they don't need to talk in the house. So now, for Pere to have said Kim was coming to him and was asking him why he was distant, And then Kim was like saying, but it is not like that now. Why are you putting it like that? Like, why are you putting me in the middle? Like, I'm coming in between the two of you. It's obvious that Kim was actually playing game with these two guys. Yes, that was her game plan. For her to have denied it, you know, and Pere actually danced to the tune Kim was going. For her to have denied that, obviously she was playing a game between those guys. Because we all saw it when Kim will quarrel with Cross and she'll go to Pere and be like, you know, it's even you that I really even want self. It's because of you always with Lucy. That's why I don't come close to you. It's because of you don't give me attention. You are the only one that I'm the only one that always gravitate towards you. We have heard that play so many times. Yes, we have. Now, Kim is trying to put it the other way around, like it was not how it is. But last, guys, they actually did deceive themselves and put the blame on Doyin, Mercy, and Cece, whatever the conversation would be. Last, all of them would do all right. By the time they discovered Kim is a guest housemate, then they would understand the game she was playing. Meanwhile, I think Pere already clocked her game, but it is Cross that is yet to clock that game. Coming from Big Love, Pere is not a straightforward person. Oh. You said it, Doyin told Cross what you said, now you're insulting Doyin. Exactly. I think when he said he will be coming for some housemates, I think it is Doyin. Because Doyin said the truth. Now you're putting it on Doyin that that's good. They are building things on people's head. They are doing this, they are doing that. We now know they accept truth with on our foot chest anymore. Anyways, coming from bbnaija All-Star, Kim tried really hard to dismiss the whole conversation. Perez said, no, if you want to go to bed, go. I am going to conclude this conversation right here. Nowhere to hide, girl. Enough of you lying to me that nothing is going on between you and Cross. Carry your cross with pride, young lady. You have no gameplay moving forward. Your triangle narrative is look for another strategy. Pere refused to end it though. Pere refused to end it. People were on the social space calling on Kim. Kim, give them a space. Why are you even there? Are you supposed to be there with them having that conversation? But the funny thing is, if Kim was not in that convo, Pere would have actually brought Cross' head in check and tell Cross, don't you think this lady is playing a game with us? Anyways, Cross says something that, I'm not surprised that we like the same thing. Two of us are guys. We understand each other. If we don't like the same things, if it means say we're not supposed to be friends. You understand? That was what Cross said. I was just laughing. Delicious said, Cross think he can fool Pere again. Which back is he talking about? Pere never looked at Cross that way and he didn't feed him much info. Yeah. Cross told Pere that, of course, you should know, even if we don't talk every day, I always got your back, whatever. But the kind of eyes Pere was looking at Cross, obviously, Pere does not buy anything Cross was talking about. Obviously, it is giving the game is over as bromance. As time goes on, we keep hearing what they have in mind. They would spill to someone. Coming from Sabi Radio, I think everyone can now see that Pere is actually a softie, like Uti told you guys back in 2021. All that toffee is a facade and it's very common. They coy among softies like that. Remember that next time you want to put that stereotype on him, you won't still argue. Anyways, the truth is, one's personality is something you cannot hide. Everybody has their own personality. Pere carry his own for body. You understand? He carry on for body. I noticed he is this kind of person that appears tough from the outside, which he is not really is. But at the same time, he prefers showing that tough part instead of the soft part. That's what me I have noticed. Anyways, coming from Pink of Lagos. Good night, bbnaija All-Star. I just wanted to say Angel ate the day up, even her sick state, from her rap task to parrot spilling and her confronting Lion Neo to delivering a broad pool party and then advising a former friend to stand up for himself sometimes. Actually, this is not good night. It was actually morning. It was stated early morning, so it was morning. So, guys, Angel did make the day. She did make the day, and she actually told Cross to his friend that, oh, Cross, you flopped up by going to laugh with doing them, blah, 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 blah. But it is what it is, guys. So what do you think about this triangle brewing happening in Biggie's house? To me, the person who is playing that game is Kim between those two guys. And it may seem as though he's working for her. But I think Pere already clocked that game. Now it is left for Cross to do the same. Anyways, guys, I'll be dropping my voice right here and now. To see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now, babies. And make sure you have a great Friday.